Hey guys, it's VEDA day 13. Since today is the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic, I decided to talk about that. The Titanic was built between 1909 and 1911 by Harland and Wolff in Belfast under the commission of the White Star Line. At the time of its building, it was the most luxurious and largest ship on the water. She was powered by two 4-cylinder engines and a low-pressure turbine, each controlling a propeller, giving it an estimated combined output of 46,000 horsepower. For me as a car enthusiast, 46,000 horsepower? That's a lot. Most high-performance cars these days run about 400 to 600 horsepower. Titanic's downfall was lifeboat capacity. She only carried 20 lifeboats with a capacity for 1,178 people. That was only 1/3 of Titanic's complete capacity. However, such a matter was not considered at the time, as regulations didn't allow for it, and the Titanic was deemed to be unsinkable. She set sail on her maiden voyage on the 10th of April from Southampton to New York. In between, she stopped at Cherbourg in France and Cove in Ireland, which was called Queenstown. 4 days into her voyage, on the 14th of April at 11:40, Titanic struck an iceberg and ruptured her hull. 1,514 people out of the 2,224 aboard lost their lives that night. She took just over 2.5 hours to be fully submerged. At 2 a.m. on April 15th, she was seen for the very last time. It wasn't until 73 years later, in 1985, that she was finally seen again. An American-French expedition discovered her 600 kilometers off the coast of Newfoundland. It wasn't until that point people had actually realized the Titanic had split in two when she sank. It was always considered she sank as a whole. Over the years there have been many talks about raising the Titanic. None ever came to fruition. There are many myths and stories that surround the Titanic. There's way too many to even begin talking about. There's been countless books and movies inspired by her. Many are good, but some are bad. Titanic 2. It's a terrible film. But to this day, she still inspires people. Another YouTuber called Jon Paulas put up a video just today as I was leaving the house that I didn't get a chance to fully watch. I'll link it down below. He said something about a recent discovery about some astral alignments that happened in January of 1912 that caused unusual gravitational pull in Greenland, causing icebergs to detach and move further southward. Had this not happened, perhaps Titanic would have made her destination and not become such a famous disaster. So, that's it for VEDA 13, I guess. But tomorrow I'm going down to Ennis for Pro Drift, round 1 of the 2012 season. I won't be vlogging too much because I'm going to be busy doing video work at the event, so probably just a short vlog. But I'll link you guys the video that I do eventually make. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and look out for the Pro Drift video during the week.